Scallywags, put your hooks and paws together for the meanest, ugliest, goriest spectacle of your lives.
Well, give me the gory details.
You want the gory details?
All right, just give me the gory details.
And she will call you later with all the gory details.
You owe me nothing but the gory details.
Don't leave out nothing. We love gory detail here.
You know, I would love to sit and go over every gory detail with you, that boy. And I want all the gory details.
I want all the gory details.
I want to hear all the gory details.
Here are the gory details, I guess.
Another gory details. Gory detail with which you speak.
The gory details.
Recount all the gory details.
All the gory details.
All the gory details.
Here are the gory details.
Please leave out the gory details.
All the gory details.
Oh, that must have been a pretty gory spectacle.
In gory detail.
Which is going to have a gory feel to it.
Last one's a little more gory.
With all the gory detail.
No gory details.
Tell her all the gory details, you snake.
Through methods somewhat gory. But how?
Spare me.
Spare me.
Spare me.
Spare myself, me ship, me crew.
No, spare me.
Not a lover's quarrel, pal. Spare me!
Spare me from what?
Of the gory details.
With gory stories.
It's not really scary, but gory.
Here's nature and all its gory.
Back in my gory days.
It's too gory.
It's pretty gory.
Gory.
The gory?
Gory.
Gory.
Gory. Gory.
Gory?
And give me the details.
Give me the details.
Details.
And spare no detail.
I'll spare you the gory details.
I'll spare you the gory details.
You want the gory details? Yeah?
Boy, feels good to be out of that coffin again. Oh, hey, that's me. Let's get spooky. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and ghouls, ghosts and goblins. If you're new here, hi, I'm your ghostess with the mostest, Sean Gory, and I'll spare you the gory details. I'm excited to be here with you all this evening for our Tombstone Tuesday broadcast. We're coming to you live again from a little bit more. Let me reveal it, and it's gone. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. This is part 18, or episode 18, of our little playthrough here. And when we last left off, we were about halfway through the Great Bay Temple, or the Water Temple in this game. We made some good progress, but got a little turned around. Surprise! Melody, hello!
Hello there.
Happy Tuesday, how are you? Actually, it's Wednesday where you are, right? Coming all the way from the future. So yeah, we got a little confused. I looked up a guide, and we're not far from doing what we've got to do to like get to the boss fight. We did a whole bunch of like mini boss fights. We unlocked the ice arrow, and that's what we need to get to like the next part that we had to do. So we're very close. I think it's still the first day, so we technically have 2 days to like knock this out. I think we can do it. So that's what the plan is here. Hope you're doing well too, Melody. Happy Wednesday. So that's what the plan is here. But before we go any further, Sideshow Umbro, welcome to the stream. Hello, Extra Lifer. How are you? Vampire teeths. I don't know what you're talking about. These are my normal teeth, and I have definitely not been bitten by anybody in recent travels. I definitely have not become allergic to the sun or have an aversion to garlic or crosses. I definitely didn't lose my reflection, and I definitely don't, have any other urges. So everything's totally normal. I'm fine. How are you? Oh Lord. Before we go any further, and speaking of Extra Life, with the side you're dropping here, you might notice that above my head there's this giant blue donation bar and progress tracker, as well as a countdown timer and leaderboard for this little event coming towards the end of the month called Extra Life. For those of you who don't know, Extra Life happens to be this annual 24-hour charity gaming marathon. You can play games for an entire day and help raise funds for sick and injured kids in the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. It's an absolutely free event. All you have to do is just sign up. Once you do, you are given a little website that people can go and donate to. So from there, it's as easy as just actually doing the darn thing and telling your friends, your family members, your loved ones, your coworkers, strangers on the street, local businesses you visit, or, pretty much anyone whose ear you can bend. Just like, hey, I'm doing a charity marathon for kids. Please sponsor me, and they'll throw money at you. 1 in 10 kids alone in North America will be treated at the Children's Miracle Network hospitals at some point in their lifetime. I just happen to have been one of those kids. So if you are a gamer or a gaming enthusiast, I cannot recommend enough looking into this great cause. Pumpkin Jack put some info for you right there in the chat. There's an About Me section down below. And if you do put Google search for Extra-Life charity gaming, you'll find it. It's like the biggest charity gaming event of the year. Pretty incredible. We've raised over $100 million in the last 10 years, which is insane. So there's that. Speaking of Extra Life, you might also notice over my shoulder our friend. What's the story, Gory? Coax!
Hello there.
Welcome to the stream, friend. Happy Tuesday. Coax, if you're free at some point, I would love to have you host another game of Repo, and I could try joining and see if it doesn't kick me out. I did do a test today where I hosted my own, surprise, and it didn't kick me out. Just me. I tried joining other people, but then like the Steam UI popped up with my friend list, and I couldn't get it out of the way, and that was really annoying. But we can play test whatever you want. Cool. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do here, friends. First things first, let me get my headphones on. Cool. Second, I'll get my head out of the way. Third, we'll do the Extra Life, and then fourth, we'll get rock and roll here. Performance issues happens to everyone, not me. But I hear it happens to others. What are tech issues? That's never happened. All right, let's go, friends. Okay. Let me grab my donation page. Click that big blue donate button. You guys can't see my screen. Let me share that with you. This is a Phantom Point redemption. We're gonna give Rar Platypus a credit, and then we're gonna give them a drum roll. Platypus, you ready? Boom, it's in. That notification should pop any second. I'm gonna go ahead and hide the screen again. And then I'm gonna go ahead and mark those phantom points as complete. Thank you again, Platypus. Yay! There it goes. I just got the text. That notification should pop any second. We do have the good old N64 controller. And by the way, you guys notice the HelloFresh in the corner? We have another sponsorship to announce. That should be happening this week, and I think there should be a cooking stream at some point. There's a notification. Platypus, thank you again. Coax says, just let me know when you want to. Tomorrow I'll be unavailable, but whenever it's post-stream on these days or something, in a prime 2 game night or something, I could even do like after work at some point. I'll touch base. We'll figure something out. Fractal Entropy, welcome to the stream.
Hello there.
We just got a redemption for a Peanuts adult voices. So for the next little bit, I'll be talking like, well, you'll see. You'll see. Womp 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 womp. Womp 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 womp. Womp 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 womp. Womp womp. Okay. Womp womp womp. Womp womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp womp. Aww. Womp womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp womp. Womp womp womp. You know, womp womp womp. Womp 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 womp. Oh, womp womp womp. Womp womp. Okay. Womp 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 womp. Womp womp. Oh no. Womp womp womp. Womp womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp 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 womp. Womp womp womp. Womp 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 womp. Womp 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 womp. Womp 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 womp. Alright, Brett, I'm going to go ahead and mark this as complete. Thank you. So yeah, we came across this waterfall last time, and we're like, okay, can't go through here. We'll figure something out. I figured like something would shut off. I didn't realize we could freeze it, so now we can. I know I'm mute, but I have no memory of this place. This is like Borderlands sci-fi steampunk. It is coax. It's funny you say that because like I know I beat this game as a kid, but I could not have done it more than once. Because this is hard. Okay. I thought me hookshotting him would, like, do something more than just bring him to me. Wait, hold on. I think there are berries in this room. We gotta do the Zora thing real quick. How do I use my magic? Hello? Oh, it's shield. Got him. Okay. Got both my little boomerang arms. Yeah, I want to say there's a fairy inside of one of these pots. There's also a chest in this room. So we're going to keep our eyes peeled for that. This game gonna make me a liar about the fairy? Maybe? Is there anything in the center? Okay, I'm just a liar. There should be one of those other bonefish guys around here somewhere. Unless I'm also lying. I remember where the chest is. The chest is in the ceiling. Okay, let's take this mask off. I need the ice arrows. And I'm gonna bust up the Zora's mask because I want to say there's one of these rooms where like you can't climb onto the ice platforms you made, so you gotta like do like a little jumpy boy. And I'm not doing the jumpy boy. Nope, I am doing this horribly. Nope. Alright, we're just gonna make a bridge. We're gonna make a bridge. We got arrows, we got magic. I'll just make a bridge. Okay, it's the second day. There's the melt one still standing on them. No! Wait. Don't dive, climb. This is obnoxious. In theory, we can leave this room and come back and get more magic, more arrows. I hope it doesn't come to that. No! Link, wait. I got a little bit of time. My heart is racing. 107. Okay. I'm turning to a Zora because he's got like a little more height, which can help me kind of clear some stuff. No, don't dive. I need you to jump. No, stop. Climb. This is so frustrating. I'm just gonna make the jump as Link. That's so frustrating. This is like the only room in this temple that doesn't let you climb on top of the platforms. You just want to make it extra hard for you. And then Link thinking he's diving to water doesn't help. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm like curbing my jumps, like I'm holding back. They're not full jumps. Okay. Please make this jump. Thank God. Okay. I'll climb. Grab. Okay. That's good. We need to get over here for any reason. Maybe there might be a fairy in those barrels. There's a hole in the ceiling over here that we want to take advantage of. Okay, we're trying doing the swim dive thing. I know this is gonna work before this melts. Nope. Why do you take the thing off underwater? Fudge. Fudge, 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 fudge. Alright, well, that's obnoxious. Crap. There's a hole in the ceiling we want to try getting to get this chest, but right now that's not really looking like it's going to work out in our favor. Wait. Yeah, that doesn't do me any good. I'll just drop straight back down here. That's still far away, too. Ah! Okay, tell you what. We're gonna leave the room. We're gonna come back, and we're gonna get more magic, more arrows. Great. There's Majora's mask. That did not work out as I planned, and we just used more magic. We have to do the whole bridge thing again and try getting into this chest in the ceiling. It's so dumb. Got more magic, got more arrows. I wasn't really worried about the arrows as much as I was worried about the magic. Okay. That guy looks angry. We're gonna leave him be for a little bit. Okay. That's how it should have been all along. Don't dive, don't dive, don't dive. Climb, 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 climb. Thank you. Okay, please work. Thank God. Thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God. Okay. Of course the chest opens from the other direction. It's our 8th fairy. Okay, so I think there's like 12, maybe 15. I don't know if we missed any. I've got at least a good idea now. No, it's at 8. Okay, so now that the what room was that? Yellow. No, that was green. Green. Now that that's flown, we can kind of go back, I believe. These are both flowing in like a certain direction. Cool, Link to do that thing where he just dives in the water, like thinking that's what he's going on. When I'm trying to dive on a platform. Okay, so we have the red and the yellow pumping in this room now, which is exactly what we want. That's a good jump. Can I hook shot into that? Sure can. Okay. Cool. So we'll turn this boy, and I'll get some water flowing to stop this turbine, which is in the next room. Okay, so that's exactly what we wanted. These elevators still run? No? How am I supposed to get back? I gotta get back to that doorway. And confusion. And none of these aren't running. How am I supposed to get back up there? Maybe I could turn the yellow one back off, and then hold on. We just got an extra donation, and the elevators will work again. We just need to reverse, not stop, but reverse the flow of the turbine. Bar Platypus, no, it's a Platypus, just donated $4.34. I don't remember what that is. Is that the Berry Hot Challenge? Let me take a look here. I'll share my screen, friends. Oh, good. It's the Warheads Challenge. I'll eat an extremely sour candy. Oh, good. Ah. Okay. Well. I would accept a bear. There's not many of the bear left. These are Warheads. If you're not familiar, they're extremely sour candies. There can be a couple different flavors. There's apple, lemon, blue raspberry, and black raspberry, and watermelon. So, we take the bag up here. And a watermelon one. I'm already salivating. Thank you, Platypus. Like, my body's preparing for the burn. These things last a long time, too. So, like, I'll be probably stuck on this for the next hour. Come on. You just dropped the darn thing. Wasn't sure if the gummy candy would be good for the teeth. I would chew them in the back. Alright, well, here it is. Oh, see how white it is? Like, it's covered in that just pure sour seasoning. Platypus is for you. Cheers. Thank you. Tastes like chalk. Why does it taste like chalk? Okay. Wait. I spoke too soon. The watermelon is coming through now? Woo! Okay. It's on my lips. It's on my lips. Thank you, Platypus. Have we just lost a tooth? Hold on. Where did you come from? There we go. Just like that, we're fixed. Okay. So we reversed, or we re-enabled the flow of water. we can use this to get ourselves back up. I hope those Sculptulas didn't respawn. That would be annoying. They totally respawn. Ah! Well, I jumped. Gotta wait for my revive to get here. Hi, guy. Broke Delta just resubscribed for 2 months. Hello, Gory. Hello, chat. Hope your day has been great. A great one. I have to lurk, but I'll be here if I'm needed. Rogue Delta, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate being here. Enjoy your ad-free viewing here on Twitch. Enjoy our access to our emotes. Did I send you an invite to our Discord server? I need to make sure I send you an invite to our Discord server. Also enjoy our bonus entries in our monthly giveaways. And enjoy 12% off our new merch store. Thank you so much. It's also my job to tell you that this is not a cult. And there's no reason in particular I have to say that. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate you. Hope your Tuesday's treating you well. Please don't fall. It's fine. This temple isn't frustrating at all. Okay, nailed it. Then again, I might believe it. Okay, so we have reversed the flow of this room, which means we're going to be able to access stuff we have not been able to before. So let's jump in and do all that stuff. So for example, I think we've been in this room. And we will have to try again from this side. Cult? What cult? I don't know any cult. You understand completely then. Okay. So if I remember correctly, there is a fairy in this pot. Beat. Let's bring it in with this beautiful mask. Number 9. Sweet. Okay, we've been in this room before. And we got the boss key. I am confusion. In this one, there's an open chest over there, right? Yeah. Maybe I went in the wrong hole? Keep going, I guess? Or look for a different hole? Okay, I don't remember this room. Collect all the pots. Get ourselves to magic. Good. Oh, come on. Why wasn't I doing that thing where I produce a shield? Doesn't matter, because we're at full health now. Can these things be broken? Actually, I'm not going to mess with them. I'm just going to leave them be. You're going to... Can I break these? Cool. I don't think we need to be a Zora for this bit. Oh, I know. Ice arrows. Oh, okay. Don't totally love this. That's not the right side I wanted to get up on. There's a secret chest over here. Probably has a fairy in it. That's the 10th one. There is another fairy in this room. We need to get over to this platform. Woo! Okay. And then I need to get over there, but I can't do that when these are moving. Hold on. Another chest in this room. I think another fairy. The 11th one. I hope there's 12. I don't want to look for 15 of these things. Okay, let's swim away from these bombs. And this fish. We have to use the fire arrows to thaw out that little thing we just froze, which sounds silly, I know, but... How this goes now. So we need to freeze this after we've cleared, like, that one little section that we were just at, which is a little annoying, but what are you gonna do? Because this needs to have been moving back and forth across this entire array here. Let me get to this. Cool. And now we'll freeze this boy. So we kind of preemptively froze this, but at the same time we were able to get 2 fairies, so not a bad thing. And by the way, Stream Elements has just posted about our HelloFresh sponsorship. That's what that giant widget is above my head. I'll be posting about that. Whoa. Probably tomorrow. Okay, there's a chest in this room. Oh, this is the teeter-totters. Okay, well... Let me do a quick run around and see if there's anything of value in here, like in these... crates. Please don't, sir. There's a heart, there's magic. I'm in full health. Does that one have arrows in them? Cool. Fire arrows. I think things in here are frozen. Yeah. And now that I'm up, what can I get to? This next one. Yep, and if I'm a gambling man, there's gonna be another thing we need to thaw out. Okay. Cool. So this is like, I think the last thing we need to turn before we reset the yellow dial in the first room, and then we can go to the boss fight. But I'm not sure I want to do that. Till after gotten all the fairies. It's only day 2. I think it's night 2, but if you could just make yourself like hittable, that'd be great. Cool. I don't know how to get into this room. There was a bunch of like pots on the other side of a cage in here. I'm assuming we could jump into the top. This side's not open. It's really hard to see on my screen. I guess you can see that better than I can. Well, either way, we need to be a Zora because Link is too tiny to make this climb. Oh, I've got to show you guys something. By the way, the Zora has my fangs. They're twinsies. Okay, so there's the pots and there's a chest, so I can drop in from the ceiling. We might have to do this entire freaking puzzle over again, though, as part of it, so there's that. We first 12th one, so there's at least 13. Because they didn't, like, reward us with anything. Okay, hi. Well, welcome to the stream! My wolf howl. Hello, hello, happy Tuesday. Are you not cold with no sleeves and no socks? Well, it's 71 degrees in here, but it was definitely kind of freezing earlier today outside, but I'm not outside. How are you? Hope you're staying warm. No, we want to freeze this. This is the one we came in from. We want to go up this one. Might as well freeze this other one while we're at it. While we have this equipped. I had fresh pot of homemade vegetable and oxtail soup. Yum! Oxtail soup. That's bougie AF. That sounds super good though. Okay, so they did include that one little blobby guy produces arrows. They did give you a form of infinite arrows in here. Infinite magic arrows specifically, because they knew that's like what you need to solve this puzzle. Okay. Change back into Zora. Link is too tiny to clear these gaps. Walking slowly because I don't want to do all of that again. Hello? Hello? Why can I not make this jump? Is there a hook shot in the ceiling? Or did I not need to do all this? And then did we just want to undo the one in this room that we came in? Yep. It does sound amazing. Okay. So we came into the room I'm currently facing. We haven't gone through the door behind me, so I just did the tear jar thing twice for no reason. Okay, we have not been through this door. Oh. Okay, so this is just a shortcut out of here. Now that we know that the green is flowing, we can head through this way. Now we are back in this room. Okay. But we've never been in this, because this is a different directionally flowing area. This is a brand new room. And we gotta get water to go into this. There might be a green fairy in here, or a stray fairy. I can see one right there. And that's actually the exit, and we don't want to take the exit right now. So we try popping him, or her, or them. And I can't use my mask right now because I'm underwater still. I want to say there's another one. This center thing? Yep, okay. We're gonna follow the flowing water. From here. Link used just a normal arrow. Then our magical fairy mask. Whoa. 1. That's 13. There's gotta be 15. There's gonna be one more we're missing. And then we can go to the Great Fairy and get whatever their gift is. Okay. This is literally the last knob we need before we can do the boss fight. So we should be wrapping up this temple tonight. Always best. Your insides feels the love. Absolutely. Made with love is the way, Lone Wolf. That's literally what we need to get to the boss fight. I'm gonna quick pause. We're gonna take a look at the good old book of knowledge here. So give me just a second. Okay. Fairy Finder. 1, there's a treasure chest right in front of the Koal Kestrin with the hydrate. I see you, friend. Cheers, and Bob says hi. Yeah, thank you. Just be reminded for you guys at home too to make sure you are staying hydrated. Because there's 1, the one in front of the giant turtle we got. 2, the skeleton which you guys watched me kill, that was over the rupees in that first room, we got. 3 was under the elevators, we got. 4 was in a barrel in the spinning room. I'm not positive. I'm positive we got the one in the barrel. Let me keep reading. 5 is in a jar. That kind of room we just used as an exit. For sure we got that one either. Where's 6? Where's 6? Hello? There's one for killing all the Deku Babas. We did that. 7's the one in the pot that we spun around in 100 times last stream. Number 8. We got number 8. We got number 9. We got number 10. We got number 11. Number 12. There's a figure underneath the seesaw. Use fire arrows to lift the seesaw, then dive down the Zora's mask. Oh! Oh! The last one might be in the seesaw room. We're gonna check there. If I can figure out how to get back to the seesaw room. I think that should take us to the seesaw room. Could be horribly mistaken, though. Oh, come on, I thought I had it. Ugh. That was just pure timing. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That was also bad timing. Please don't hurt me. I'm just a little boy. Okay, now that platform just has come back to me. Cool. That okay. Everything's fine. This is the seesaw room? This is the seesaw room. Okay, so in one of these, there's a hole. Is the hole, like, already unthawed, or do I need to actually use my fire arrow? Actually, it might be this room right here. Found all the stray fairies! Let's go! Okay. Let's get out of this room. We'll go back to shore, get whatever gift this fairy has to give us. And we'll kind of go from there. That's amazing. Can I just leave this room? Yeah, I can. We want fire arrows for this. Okay. This is good. We can literally leave this temple. Go see the Great Fairy. And then come right back and beat this boss. And we've got almost an entire day to do it. This is very good, friends. This is very good. And my player's guy just fell to the ground and broke the binding. Love that for me. I think some Elmer's glue could fix that. Okay, I don't know which side I want. I just need to get up and out of this whirlpool. Punk, welcome to stream, fellow Extra Lifer. How are you? I don't remember any of this game. Zora Link? Oh, have you played Majora's Mask at all, Lollipunk? I'll be honest. I was talking about this with my buddy Coax. This game is a bit of like, I beat it once as a kid, so this all feels kind of new again, and like so much of it I just simply do not remember. Yes, yeah, and like, so I'm in the water temple right now, which is of course the hardest temple, and it's taken us 2 days to beat this water temple. We're gonna do it tonight. At least that's the plan. But yeah, this is all new. Basically, that was a different me. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely had the player's guide back then too, and there's online guides now. Can I reach these trees? Excuse me, sir. I need to ride back to shore. I'm not. I want to suit myself up before I get into a boss fight. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Back to shore, please. You didn't have much in the way of guides back then. No, we did not. No, it did not. Unless you bought the player's guide. Okay. So, I'm gonna save before we do anything. Save for progress and quit playing? Yes. We've also been streaming for a full hour, which means we're gonna run a quick miracle story, talk to us more about Extra Life. But when we come back, we are going to go see the Great Fairy. We are going to beat this boss and then kind of go from there. So that's the plans here, friends. But a great rest of stream for you. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
My name is Tobin Hawes, and I am a survivor.
It all started out when Tobin wasn't himself. Something wasn't right. I took him to the doctor, and she said he had fluid on his ear. She said, come back in 2 weeks if he's not right. But 2 days later, he threw up 3 times in a row. He wasn't eating.
Tobin has an ependymoma, so always when you mention that, it sort of comes like an explosion. It's a shock.
I took him to be seen by a pediatrician, and she took about 5 minutes and ordered a CT scan.
That's an especially tricky tumor because it grows beside the brainstem, and that's one of the toughest areas to do surgery.
And I remember getting a phone call from my wife at lunchtime saying, oh, we are just here at the hospital. Tobin is getting a CT scan. I'm like, well, he just got a cold, an ear infection. That's a little bit odd.
Tobin's tumor was nestled between cranial nerves, so when we removed it, if we went too high, his face would get numb. If we went too far in front, his face wouldn't move, and if we went too far below, he wouldn't be able to swallow.
It took Dr. Dirks a good, I guess, 8 hours or so to remove the tumor that was really embedded in the center of his brain. He basically saved his life.
Three years later, an MRI showed it had grown back significantly. Miraculously, surgery was possible, so he had the surgery, and then he was on chemo for 1.5 years, and then it came back. It showed that the cancer spread. It was scarier to know this cancer, it's growing, it's active.
During chemo, you lose your hair. You take 2 different temozolomide capsules, and then you have to take etoposide, which is another type of medicine, and it tastes like the worst thing ever. It just tastes really bad.
We always have to give people in such terrible circumstances some hope. Today, in 2010, we can do a lot more with these brain tumors than we could do over the last couple of decades. We have better surgery, we have better tools at our disposal, we have better imaging. The best starting place after surgery is to have no tumor there. So if we can get to that spot and have the patient doing well, that's a huge hurdle to cover, and then we can start saying, look, we've gotten him through this first hurdle, there's hope here. Everything's checking out really well. I thought it was time for Tobin to get back to playing hockey, but I told the parents to buy the most expensive helmet they could afford. Every kid is special, and what we want for them is to have a normal life. Even if they have a disease as bad as a brain tumor, we want to encourage them to do the best they can, to have fun, to enjoy life.
He's in the best hands at Sick Kids. Anything that the kids need help with, assistance with, it's taken care of there.
Fundraising is absolutely critical to the everyday workings of the hospital. It makes us able to have the best tools at our hands when we do surgery.
One of the things that I like about Children's Miracle Network is that when the money is given to Children's Miracle Network here in one community, it stays in that community.
In a way, it'd be nice to become out of a job as a neurosurgeon for brain tumors. That would really be the big wish, is if these kids could just come in, we give them the right medicine, and it disappears, and they don't have to go through surgery.
When I go to Sick Kids, I try to encourage kids that have cancer not to give up.
Back when Tobin first started treatment, we were introduced to the Bravery Bead program. What they do is each of these beads represents a treatment or a procedure. On Tobin's Bravery Bead necklace, there's 31 MRI beads. There's 63 radiation beads. There's countless finger pokes and blood transfusions and emergency visits. It's a lot. There's well over 500 beads for Tobin here. I'm so proud of the way that he's overcome his challenges.
And we are back. What you just saw was a miracle story, which is a really good example of how the funds raised here, playing games like The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, makes a world difference for kids in need, Children's Miracle Network hospitals, like the absolute champion you saw in that story with Tobin. Tobin's mom was talking about those beads that they get after every little procedure, even something as little as a finger prick. And as a dude who donates blood regularly, sometimes that's like literally the worst part. That and of course being stabbed in the arm. But I would not wish that on anybody. I've been voluntarily stabbed in the finger a lot, and Tobin has almost 500 or more than 500 of those small procedures. Whether it's radiation treatments alone or those finger pricks I'm talking about, 500 is too much. That's too much. So they've gone through a lot, but they're happy and healthy, and that's all we can ask for. And that was only made possible through donors like you, through participants like you, and with the help of the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. So if you're a gamer or game enthusiast, I cannot recommend enough. Look in this great cause. Pumpkin Jack put some info in the chat for you while we were gone. There's the About Me section down below. If you just Google Extra Life Gaming Charity, you'll find some info for it. 15 Sun, speaking of Extra Lifers, hello! Love the Goku emote. Welcome to the stream, 15 Sun. So yeah, that's what we're doing here. How are you? I'm doing really well. We are about to beat, knock on wood, hold on. We're about to beat the water temple here in Majora's Mask, and it's been a struggle, but we got it. We got it. We're about to do the boss fight and all that jazz. So yeah, that's what the plan is here. And speaking of Extra Life, you might notice over my shoulder that our friend Kohal Kestron used their Phantom Points here on Twitch to make me donate $1 amount of hard-earned cash towards this great cause. That's exactly what we're going to do here. Let me get my head out of the way, we'll donate Extra Life, and then we'll pick up where we left off here and hopefully wrap up this temple. Let's go. Thank you very much, Melody. My nose is running from being outside today. Okay, first things first. Extra Life. Did I say thank you to Platypus? I did not. Thank you, Platypus. And then we've got this big blue donate button to click. This is a fan point redemption courtesy of Kohal Kestron. We're also going to give them a drum roll. You ready? There it goes. Awesome. Thank you. I'm going to hide my screen and then mark these Phantom Points as complete. Sweet. Cool. All right. Let's boot back up. And we are playing as my dude. And that Extra Life notification should be popping any second here. We do have a boss fight on our hands here in a second, so we need that good berry in our pocket. There's Kohal Kestron's notification. Thank you again. Let's get this out of my inventory before I use it like an idiot. And let's just soar. We just collected all the stray fairies from this temple that we can use to go get to the Great Fairy. And we're going to use that because we're going to need it for this boss fight. I believe this fairy gives us like double the damage we can take, which is going to be amazing. Sweet. I'll put the bunny hood on real quick. So we're running a little bit faster. Don't like you. Bye. It is about to be dawn. Of the final day. All these annoying little birds. Survivor. For the record, I did 100% have to look up where this ferry was, because we have not explored this in this playthrough. How do I get over here? Jumping. Sweet. We have bombs? We got bombs. Then over here. Put the shield out. And this is the fairy's fountain. Oh, she got purple hair. Cute. Should have known that's like the trend here. Oh, courageous young one, I am the great fairy of courage. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. As thanks, I shall lend you my strength. Bring it on. We got a boss fight coming on, so let's get it. Okay, so my hearts have like shields around them now. Your defense has been strengthened. Enemies now do half as much damage as before. So I basically just doubled my health, which is amazing. Come see me whenever you are overcome by weariness. You can't see his hand, but he was waving. You can tell, like, by the way, like, his little tunic was jiggling. Okay. So we're back to the turtle. Save 2? Is that dumb? I'm gonna save. I know the screen looks small right now, because like as the final day approaches, the screen gets smaller and smaller. I just keep doing so many things where it's like stopping its transition. So that's on me. Sorry. Jen, hey! I was just thinking about you when I was recording that video today. Hello, hello. How are you?
Hello there.
It is the dawn of the final day. Save your progress? Yes, please. Okay, great. We saved. We're launched back up with my dude, and sure enough, there it is. Our heart pieces have the shields around them, which is mint. So yeah, Jen, if you're looking for a place to host your website, or you know, sell some products that you produce, I know one. Okay, so now this should be as easy as walking through the temple and then swimming to the basement. Bye, Mr. Turtle. That was the wave you're doing. The camera just in the other angle. That good Zora mask. I know, Jen, I know. I'm not even sure if you kick back up into the good. Please don't. If you pick back up with the soap machine, it's recently in like 2024. I know we did a collab in 2023. I don't know if please don't. I don't know if you pick back up with it this year or not. I know humidity is one thing you gotta deal with, but of course, you know, like free time and accessibility to the equipment and the materials and the motivation alone, I get it. I was just walking around this platform again. I hear you, Jen, I hear you. But like I know as a fact, you had mentioned, you're like, hey, I would love to do, is this the room? This is the room. You wanted to look at like a website, like, I thought of you immediately. sure we're going the right way. Listen, Jen, there's a reason that people dedicate their careers to it. Web development is a thing, and it is not my forte, which is why having like a platform to do it on is was a godsend. Sweet. Okay. We made it first try. I'm gonna assume there's water down here, so we're just gonna dive in head first. Oh, cutscene. And our ankles and knees are unfazed. Okay, so we got 2 fairies and we got 2 potions from magic we can drink. I know we're going to be using a lot of magic because when we're swimming, we're going to do that like spin move. Gyorgi. Not to be confused with Gory. Okay. Oh, he already swallowed us. Okay. Hey friend, where'd you go? If you go near it now, you'll be eaten. Aim for it from afar to weaken it. I don't see him. This water is wicked dark. Oh, he swallowed me still. He really wants to eat me. Okay, well, I'm almost at half health already. And I just burned through all of my magic. Maybe I can hit, what are these pots? What's in these pots? Arrows? Ooh, maybe I can shoot him. Maybe I just straight up shoot him. Hold up. I did a course on it during uni and wasted money because most of the teachers were crap. Hardly learned anything besides copying and pasting. At least I met my husband through it. Heck yeah, heck yeah. No, web development's hard. Well, we clearly can't hit him with ice arrows, so they freeze on the surface. Which side is he on? Side now. Hello? I want to shoot you with arrows, please. Target him, thank you. Okay, so he's weakened, so I weaken him with arrows and then I can go in as a Zora. Oh, he's sending out babies, dear God. Yeah, he keeps eating me. That's really annoying. Okay, so hit him with arrows and then dive in as a Zora. Got it. I'm gonna drink a magic potion right now. Oh my God, why did I just jump in the water like a maniac? Got him. That's literally it, just one hit. This is gonna take forever. This boss fight sucks. I'm definitely be using these fairies, because I'm already very low health. No way! Is that it? Did we do the thing? We did the thing! Let's go! Like, no joke, one of my teachers was like, yeah, oh yeah, I'm gonna be away, so your assignment is due in a week. If you need help, just log into reteacher folder and copy and paste. Wow, that's BS. Now, that happened with me in college too, Melody. I went to 2 colleges. The first college I went to was for visual communication design, and during class, the teacher was literally just pulling up the tutorials that were built into Photoshop. I was like, oh, I did these when I was 15 going to visual interactive multimedia at the technical school I did when I was a literal sophomore. And I'm like, hey, look, ready? And I pulled them up, and he's like, oh, well, like, since you just did these, like, you should, like, walk the class through it since you got, like, the perspective and lens of a student. Like, that sounds great. And I did. And there were no questions, no one raised their hand, everyone followed along, because, you know, it's a student telling a student, like, I knew the pitfalls, I knew the struggles. The next day came to class, and it's like, hey, here's this another tutorial. I'm like, I did this one too. I did this one too. I did this one too. So I was spending thousands of dollars to teach a class where 1, the teacher was doing nothing, and 2, I was doing the work. And I'm like, nope. So I transferred to another school, and that's where I got my degree in game art design. But dear Lord, I know what you're going through probably better than most. We have the heart container. We're at full health. Our health bar is even bigger now. Where'd that mask at go? Oh, it's in the ring. Let's go. You just freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask had kept imprisoned within the body of the eagle Gryorg. Now we help the Zoras in this whole area and like the ocean. This is good. Listen, we want you to lend us your power. You just leave things as they are, something terrible will happen to this world. Surely you're not the only ones who can stop it. That's what Tail was trying to tell us. Help our friends? Help our friend. That's a good question, Melody. I don't know. I didn't stay at the school for more than like a year. I get it with to help the last one. Then promise us this. You'll cooperate with us. You guys, we're officially a third of the way through the game. I'm sorry, 3/4 of the way through the game. There's 4 giants we gotta save and 4 temples. We got 3 of them down. Now I can continue resting in peace. I too must abide the laws of the ancient times and again merely watch from my deep slumber. But the evil that haunts this land has not completely vanished, my dude. I shall depart after enjoying Lulu's voice a bit longer. I think the gods can permit that. Is Lulu even still here? That's not. I know I'm doing this a lot, but we're gonna save. Because we've made some great progress. I'm very happy. You never say too many times, you get me. Platypus, you get me. And if Fallout is anything like Skyrim, you can do like a quick save. I'm like, I love quick saves. I also like saves too. Well, good news is, friends, we beat that fight and we didn't even use both of our fairies. Just for morbid curiosity's sake, let's see if we can find Lulu singing and if everything is right with the world again. He is on stage, after all. Pleased to meet you. I'm Lulu. Please come to our concert in town. What will she do if I interact with her as her boyfriend? Ooh, back safely. That's good. I was surprised when my voice turned that Lonely Island into a turtle. That song you played for me, my mother used to sing it too often, long ago. Those eggs were laid to remind me of that. That song was from when I was a very young child, so I had forgotten it. I put you through some horrible experiences, Maiku, but it's all better now. Well, the town's concert's very soon. Let's start a rehearsal. Oh, we're doing a rehearsal? Okay. Boyfriend! 1, 2, 3. I wish I did visual communication and graphic design when I was in uni, but got discouraged a lot, so I didn't. So now I'm trying to learn it and practice online, etc. Nothing worse than The Sims than not saving the game crashes. Oh my gosh, Jen. I save so much when I'm doing my video editing, because like Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere, After Effects, all those programs crash all the time. So like, be like Jesus, save often. I don't trust anything. I guess being able to sing is a wonderful thing after all. Well, that was short-lived. Oh, Pumpkin Jack wants to exercise her wrist real quick. So fist, open palm, open, tip to claw, half his fist. Fist, open palm, open, tip to claw, half his fist. Alright, well it is the dawn of, or the final day here. And there is stuff that we can do in this area like we've done on all the other previous dungeons before we move on. Like the, her Skulltula house. But that might take, I think you have to do that within one day on the first day. So we're gonna go back into town. Y'all save? Get out of here, Coax. I know you're part of the religious save group too. We're gonna go back to Clocktown. We're gonna deposit our shiz. And then we're going to kind of go back in time and go from there. There's some stuff we gotta do in the Great Bay before we move on. There's 2 chests in this area. One I'm right by. How do I get to this one? We try to get into this. We need the moonfall thing. I'm not worried about it. This stream all about saving. Saving kids' lives. Absolutely, Lone Wolf. Insert. And that Geffen saves the MP3. Yes. I'm pretty sure we got that one, like, $100 rupee over here. Yeah, we did. Okay. Well, I do want to get the Skulltula house to get the bigger wallet, because us maxing out at 200 is not as good as us maxing out at 500. There's the mailman delivering his mail, even though the world's ending. 100 rupees, please. $177, please. Oh. We're 2.5 grand, not bad. We gotta get to 5, I believe, to get something good. Maybe it's a heart piece, I don't know. But let's go ahead and reset to the first day. Save and return to the dawn first day. I love the save, but we're gonna save again once we get back. So there's that. There's all my items. Buy fairies, buy bombs, buy magic potion. Did I save? Yes. Wait, did I save? Coax, you get me. You get me. The struggle's real. Right. Wait. The quickest way to the canyon is through the east gate. Well, we know where we want to go, but that is going to be for another day. We're saving and quitting playing. Perfect. That is a great place for us to end the stream, because there's no way we're going to beat the Skulltula house in the Great Bay in less than 30 minutes. So we're going to call it a night here, a little bit early here, friends. Oh, okay, Platypus. I see you. Platypus has dropped 10 leg lifts. We also still have 300 push-ups to do for Amethyst Raindrops. So the stream isn't totally over. So Shawnzy has a little workout to do. You gonna cry? Okay, so tell you what. I'm gonna take these headphones off. And we will do the leg lifts first, and we'll jump to push-ups next. Let's go. 10 leg lifts, courtesy of our Platypus, coming right up. Ah. And sorry. Oh, that's too good. Oh. Okay, so like now that I'm on the ground, I don't actually want to like thing. I want to nap here real quick. Okay, you guys. Okay, great. Good talk. Hey, on my list. 1. 2. These are infinitely easier than last week. 3. I was dying last week. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 10. Kids. 5. Right. You those those hairy pits. Sorry. Hydra's on cooldown. That's okay. That's okay. I can do a I don't know how to describe it. A solidarity or just an honorary one. But cheers. Oh no, the feet weren't focused, but the face is blurred. Shut up. Because the feet were moving and the face was like so stationary. That's hilarious. Oh lord. Alright, well, those are done. We have the push-ups to do. Courtesy, which is run by Quentin Tarantino, confirmed. Feet, yes. We do have 300 push-ups to do from Amethyst Raindrops. I'm not going to be able to knock out 300 of them tonight. I'm going to shoot for 100, but we'll see. So let me disable the background, and we will at least start. Cheers. One. 5. 7. 9. 10. 11. 12, 13, 14, 17, 19, 20, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. One. 5, 7, 9, 40. Woo! 18. That's not bad. We're at 40. Three, 4, 5, 7, 9, 15. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 60. I'm calling it 60. Calling it 60. I'm at failure. Like, I'm at failure. No, like, there's no way I would have gotten past 75. Huh. I see nip. Oh no. Coax has seen Corey's nipple. It showed up a couple times. This is one, never two, just the one. Terrible. Huh. Okay. So it's official. I only owe Amethyst Raindrops 240 push-ups. We're getting there, friends. We're whittling it down. Alright, gang. Well, that is going to be it here for me. What we're going to do now, go to the outro screen, find someone to raid together, return our party to their party, and make their day. And I can't do it without you. 146? Yeah, that checks out. I'm at failure right now. Like, ooh, I can feel it. I can feel it. Alright, yeah. So, I can't do without your friends. Stick around to make someone's day. Be right back. Let's go.
The lesson I want you to learn is it doesn't matter what you look like. You can be tall or short, or fat or thin, or ugly, or handsome, like your father. You can be black or yellow or white. It doesn't matter. What does matter is the size of your heart and the strength of your character.
Real quick, I just want to make sure before we leave and go back home, until all this nonsense stops and we can start loving each other, we can stop hurting each other because we believe in something different than the person standing next to us. The one thing that can't be defeated is love, right? You can conquer hate.
Arley, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate you being here, fellow extra lifer. We are going to go ahead and drop a raid over in our friends Gateway to Drillbit. Gateway to Drillbit are currently doing a little bit of The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, which is perfect. But they're definitely doing a randomizer version because they're jumping around as a blue Mario. So there's that. Besides being awesome streamers, Gateway to Drillbit also happen to be awesome extra lifers, which makes them twice as awesome. So we're going to go ahead and show them some love. There is no raid, only Zool. Zool, thank you for that follow. Welcome to Gory Gang. Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a great Tombstone Tuesday. But so yeah, the raid has already started on Gateway to Drillbit stream. I'm also going to go ahead and make sure that Pumpkin Jack put some info in our broadcast here for us to copy and paste into Gateway to Drillbit's stream once we get there. But really just feel free to say anything along the lines of raid or brains or hype or whatever you'd like to do. You can talk to them about Extra Life if you want. So yeah, that's what the plan is here, friends. As always, there has never been anyone like you. There is none like you, and there'll never be anyone like you. Love yourselves, love each other. I love you. Have yourselves a good evening. Stay spooky. We'll see y'all later. Have a good night. Bye.